I'm Valerie Pringle, and I'm a Ryerson grad from RTA, broadcaster, and volunteer. Spend most of my time now doing not-for-profit work. How I came to Ryerson was sort of strange, because I was going to go just to university like brothers, sisters, no real plan. And a guidance counselor at high school in my little meeting just said, well, what are you interested in? And I thought, I don't think anyone's ever asked me that before my whole life. And I went, I love current affairs, I like news shows on TV, I like magazines, I just like that stuff. It was that vague. And he said, well, why don't you look at Ryerson? Why don't you look at journalism or RTA? And it was just that simple. I took an abrupt turn. I came down, I looked around, I went, this is totally cool, this is what I want. I don't even know what it is, but this is what I'm going to do. So I signed up immediately. And needless to say, I always have said this is the best decision probably in my life, apart from marrying like a good husband. That coming to Ryerson was the best thing ever. I was blown away when I was told about the doctorate. I mean, I guess everyone is, you know, in that circumstance, you feel just humbled. You don't even ever think that that would be the sort of thing that you'd be getting from a university. I mean, really, I don't. I sort of, you know, I had a swell career at broadcasting, and I do a lot of volunteer work, and I'm really happy to contribute to the community. But to get an honorary doctorate from Ryerson, and you know, because of its place in my heart particularly, is pretty overwhelming. I don't get nervous a lot. I was really quite nervous, you know, getting my robes on and thinking of what I'm going to say to the students, and you know, if you're deserving enough, you know. I talked a little bit about the choice of Ryerson, which is the greatest choice I ever made, and yet at the same time as I thought the genius and essence of Ryerson in focusing people and taking people like me with a vague sense of what they might like to do and funneling it somewhere, giving you a gift of marketable skills was great. And saying in my broadcast career, you know, I started small and I worked hard, and you know, I lived dreams. I've traveled everywhere, I talked to everyone, I had access everywhere. You know, it always seems like it's hard. I've got kids, you know, are looking for jobs, and the economy's tough, but you know, I think especially, you know, I know for RTA students, you know, we were in a panic 40 years ago about what jobs would be there for us. So I think this is, you know, the human condition. And you have to believe that, you know, that you've got a spark, that you've got a contribution to make, that you've got stories to tell, or whatever. Those all sound like cliches, but you know, you do have to believe in yourself. Well, education is critical in this day and age. I mean, it always has been, but when you look at what's required to sort of get a foothold in this economy and get going in this society, you know, the only thing you've got is an education. You know, and thank God there's Ryerson, and that's why so many people are trying to get in here. Because, I mean, I love that line that they say Ryerson's the place you go when you say, I want to be something. You've got an idea, you've got a dream, you've got a vision. Then Ryerson will give you some lift off.